Namaste, Wild Heart Yogis. Welcome to your 20-minute mindful morning stretch. Let's just get started. So go ahead and close your eyes, ground down through your sit bones, draw the spine nice and tall. Roll the shoulders up to the ears and down the back a few times. Just getting out any fidgets arriving in your body. Good. And then just take a deep breath in through the nose, filling up, expanding the belly, the ribs. Hold the breath at the third eye center. Big clearing sigh out, let it go. Good, one more time, just like that. Hold. Exhale, let it go. Gently blinking the eyes open. Let's start by rolling out the neck in one direction, whichever direction's your favorite direction. Just really making sure to get into all the corners of the neck. Good. Finding space. And then switching directions, circling in the opposite direction. Getting any kinks out of the neck. Come back through center, sit up nice and tall, reach the arms up overhead, and just roll out the wrists a few times here. So getting any crunchies out of the wrists, and then switching directions, finding those flores with the hands, like a flamenco dancer. Good, and then interlace the hands and press the palms of the hands up and away from you. Find length in the side bodies. Inhale. Exhale, shine the palms to the front of the space. Drop the head between the biceps and relax the shoulders away from the ears. Big breath in, filling up the space between the shoulder blades. Exhale. Good. Next inhale, reach the arms back up, gaze up. Release the hands and catch the right wrist with the left hand. Lean to the left side of your space. Find length all the way through that right side of the body. Inhale, sit a little bit taller. Exhale, stretch a little bit deeper. Inhale, come back through center, switch it out. Catch the left wrist with the right hand. Lean to the left. Find that length. Think about grounding through the left sit bones. Inhale, reach a little bit further. Exhale, sink just a little bit deeper. Good. Inhale, come back through center. Simple twist to the left. Right hand to the outside of the left thigh. Every inhale, finding length. Every exhale, twist. Think about relaxing that right shoulder down and away from the right ear. You'll feel a nice opening in that right side of the neck, top of the right shoulder. Exhale. Good. Inhale, come back through center and just switch sides. Left hand to the outside of the right thigh. Inhale, sit up nice and tall. Exhale, twist, gazes over that right shoulder. Relax the left shoulder away from the left ear. Inhale, sit a little bit taller. Exhale, twist a little bit deeper. Good. Inhale, come back through center. And then just interlace the hands at the lower back. Press the fists down and away from you. Maybe the fists touch the mat behind you. Puff the heart up to the sky. Drop the head back. Find space. Grow a little bit taller. Reach the heart up to the heavens. One more inhale. Exhale, come back up, and then just plant the hands behind you. Fingers pointing towards the sit bones. Plant the feet on the mat. We're gonna find some windshield wipers here. So just wiper the legs side to side, dropping the knees to one side of the mat, knees to the opposite side of the mat. Just waking up the hips, moving at your own pace. Good. Just mindful movement. Honoring your body. What do you need this morning? Drop the knees off to the right. Place the right ankle on top of the left thigh. So it's like a figure four, right? And then start to recline back. Gazes over that left shoulder. Feel the stretch all the way through that left side of the body. Good. One more inhale. Exhale, release. Plant the right foot back down to the mat. Drop the knees to the left. Place the left ankle on top of the right thigh. Bend into the elbows, recline back, gazes over that right shoulder. Feel the length all the way through that right side. So the left foot is just like making sure that the right knee stays grounded on the mat so that you can find that big stretch. Good. Release, come back through center, plant both feet on the mat, and just press up into a reverse tabletop. Open up the heart center, drop the head back, find space, lift the hips a little bit higher. Just a little bit of engagement. Good. Tap the hips down, reset, and we're just gonna lift right back up. Press the floor away, gaze back. Good. Exhale, tap the seat down to the mat, cross the ankles, roll over the knees, crawl the hands out in front of you. So stay on your seat for a moment and just find length in the side bodies. Maybe rest the third eye down to the mat. Maybe you could get it there yesterday and you can't get it there today. That's okay, right? You might be more tight. Good. And then just roll forward over the knees. Make your way into your tabletop position. Moving through a couple rounds of cat-cows. On the inhale, drop the belly, gaze goes up, find space. Exhale, round through the spine, gazes at the belly, press the floor away from you. Inhale, arch up, look up, shine the heart forward. Exhale, round and hollow, gazes at the belly. Last round, inhale, arch, look up, find space. Exhale, round and hollow, gazes at the belly. Good. Now just begin to invite in some organic movement here. So just moving intuitively, maybe finding some barrel rolls with the torso, maybe finding some circles with the hips, bringing the seat towards the heels. Maybe gazing over one shoulder, finding like the C shape in the spine, gazing over the other shoulder. Good, whatever's calling to you today. So just tuning into your body, noticing what your body needs, what areas are feeling a little bit more stuck, a little bit more stagnant, and just inviting in that space, that movement. Good. Reverse the hands on the mat, find a little wrist stretch, thumbs to the outside. Maybe tuck the toes under, so like a double whammy stretch here, right? Lean back and open up the wrists, but then also like get into those toes and the arches of the feet. Sway a little bit side to side, let the head hang heavy. Good. And then just make your way back to your neutral tabletop. Tuck the toes under if they're not already, and send the seat up and back. Come into your first downward facing dog. Taking a deep bend in one knee, deep bend in the other knee. Shaking the head out, yes and no. Feet are hip width distance apart, fingers are spread wide, relaxing the shoulders away from the ears. So your down dog is not here, it's like here. Nice and relaxed into the shoulders, letting the head hang heavy, but it's an active pose, right? Inhale, exhale. Good. Inhale, shift forward to your high plank. Holding here, just starting to fire up the core, right? Make sure that the seat is dropped in line with the spine. So one long line from the heels through the crown of the head. And then lower your knees, your chest, and your chin on the mat. Your booty sticks up, right? Inhale, slide to cobra, all the way to the belly. Pull the heart through. And then exhale, release everything down to the mat. Finding a heart opening stretch. So bring the right arm out to the right ear to the mat. Roll onto the right side of the body and drop the left foot behind you. So finding this little heart opening, you can either keep the left hand pressing into the mat, maybe wrap it around the lower back, maybe catch the right hand with the left hand for a deeper opening, depending on where you are at in your yoga practice. Relaxing the head, noticing if you're holding any tension in the neck, breathing here. Just another couple breaths. So thinking about like what in your life gets you excited, right? What resonates with your heart? What's your true calling? Your dharmic path? What were you here to do, right? And just allow that feeling, that excitement, that desire, that longing to do that thing that fulfills you, to fill you up, right? And to guide you through your day, through your stretch. Release, come back through center, and then just switch sides. So send the left arm out to the left ear to the mat, roll onto the left side of the body, drop the right foot behind you, and then just feel the stretch. So either the right hand stays here, pressing the floor away from you, maybe it wraps around the lower back, maybe it catches the left hand to get a deeper opening. Think about relaxing the head and the neck. Good. And then just think about opening up your heart, finding space, creating space for self-care, for self-love. When we take care of ourselves, when we fill our own cup, that's when we're able to show up for others, right? To show up for the people in our lives that are so important to us and that we want to shower with love and compassion, right? But we can only do that when we take care of ourselves. When we take these 20 minutes out of our morning just to nurture ourselves. Come all the way back onto your belly. Good. Let's find some movement here. So bring the hands out wide. Find little tents with the fingertips. Elbows go wide. On the inhale, roll the heart up. Gaze goes up. Find space. Exhale, lower everything down to the mat. Moving with the breath. Inhale, roll the heart up. Gaze goes up. Shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, lower everything down. Last round. Inhale, roll the heart up. Gaze goes up. Find even more space. Exhale, lower everything down. Hands in line with the chest. Press up into your upward facing dog. Find space. Gaze is up. Exhale, roll over the toes. Downward facing dog. Good. Take a deep breath here. Exhale. Good. Next inhale, send the right leg up high to the sky. Bend the knee, open the hip, and start to circle out the knee here in one direction, just releasing the ball and socket joint. And then switching directions, big circles. Send the right leg high to the sky. Exhale, step it forward between the hands. Come into your runner's lunge. So dropping the hips, open the heart. Maybe come up onto the fingertips just to find some space. If you have blocks at home, you can always use those to bring the floor up to meet your hands. Good, and then exhale, straighten out the right leg, bow over the right leg. Wide pyramid pose. Moving with the breath, inhale, shift it forward, gaze goes up, find space. Exhale, straighten it out, bow over the right leg. Last round, inhale, shift it forward. Exhale, shift it back. Stay here and breathe for 3. Drawing this right hip back for 2. And 1. Bend back into the right knee. Lower the left knee. Just crawl the hands to the top of the right thigh. Find a couple pulses here. Long spine, dropping the tailbone, opening the heart, shoulders away from the ears. Feel the release in the front of the left hip flexor. Good. And then inhale, maybe reach the arms up to the sky. Find length, Anjaneyasana, low lunge. Really reach up, stretch up. Inhale here. Exhale, hands come down. Just step it back to your downward facing dog. Next inhale, left leg goes high to the sky. Bend the knee, open the hip. Start to circle it out in one direction, big circles working into the ball and socket joint. And then switching directions. Just getting any kinks out of the hips. Good. Send the left leg back up high. Exhale, step it forward between the hands. Runner's lunge. Drop the hips, open the heart, gaze goes up. And then exhale, straighten the left leg, bow over the left leg, release the head and neck. Moving with the breath, inhale, shift it forward, gaze up, find space. Exhale, straighten it out, bow, surrender. One more time, inhale. Exhale, straighten it out. Stay here and breathe. Think about drawing the left hip back in space, flexing the left toes back to the face, relaxing the head, relax the shoulders away from the ears. Feel the length in the back of the left leg. One more inhale. Exhale, then back into the left knee, lower the right knee. Crawl the hands to the top of the left thigh and just find a couple pulses. Relaxing the shoulders down away from the ears. Feel the release in the front of that right hip. So your hip flexors. It's a really hard muscle, hard tendon to release. Tendon. It's a hard part to release. Good. Good. And then reach the arms up. Find length in the side bodies. Inhale, reach. Good, find length. Reach a little bit higher, sink a little bit deeper. Hands come down. Step it back to your downward facing dog. Good. Just breathing here. Inhale. Exhale. Slowly start to walk the hands back to meet the feet, grabbing opposite elbows in your ragdoll pose. Let the head hang heavy and just sway side to side. Shaking the head, yes. Shaking the head, no. Releasing the lower back. Flubber the lips here. Just let the air roll off the lips. One more time, big breath in. Good. Release the hands down to the mat. Toe heel of the feet out to the edges of the mat. Heels in, toes out. Sit the seat back in space in your horse pose and crawl the hands out in front of you. Down dog, upper body. Relax the head, relax the neck, and just sway side to side, working into that inner groin. Heels are turned in, toes are turned out. Good. Knees are stacked over the ankles. So you might have to come off your mat, which is totally fine. And then slide the hands to the inner thighs. We're going to find movement here in the spine. So roll up one vertebrae at a time, pressing the thighs open and away from you. When you reach the top, lift the gaze and then drop the heart back down between the thighs. Moving with the breath. Inhale, roll up, stacking one vertebrae at a time. When you reach the top, drop the heart, lower the head, surrender. One more time. Inhale, roll up, gaze up. When you reach the top, open the heart and then drop it between the thighs. This time, inhale, roll up one vertebrae at a time. When you reach the top, press the left thigh away from you. Gaze goes over that right shoulder, releasing the inner groin. Good. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, center. Press the right thigh away from you. Gaze is over the left for 3, 2, 1. One more time each side. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist right. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist left. Inhale, center, extend the legs, pigeon toe the feet in, and then interlace the hands at the lower back. Peel the heart open to the sky. Gaze goes up, find a little back bend. And then exhale, dive it down, keeping the interlace of the hands. For Prasarita Padasvanasana C, if you want a deeper opening in the chest, you can press the heels of the hands together to touch. So it's like a shorter, wide-legged forward fold. Maybe reaching the crown of the head down to the mat, swaying a little bit side to side, pressing the fists up and away from you, just feeling the movement in the shoulders. So I like to press the fists up, and it finds even more space in my shoulders. So this is a stretch. So we're just feeling into things, right? Waking up the body. Good. It doesn't have to be perfect. Good. Release the hands down to the mat, gaze forward, crawl it back out to your downward facing dog. Just pedaling out one last time here. Good. Then just drop the knees, cross the ankles, roll over the feet to your seat. Baddha Konasana is our last pose. Heels together, knees out wide. Inhale, sit up nice and tall, find length in the spine. And then on the exhale, press the thighs away from you with the elbows, find length in the spine. And then as you start to lower, when you can't reach, find any more length in the spine, release the head and the neck. Yeah. Good, just breathe. Inhale, sit all the way back up. Thank you so much for joining me, taking this time out of your day for a little self-care, a little bit of self-love, and thank yourself for showing up for yourself, right? All right, namaste, wild heart yogis. I hope you feel amazing. Have a wonderful day, evening, whatever time it is, wherever you may wander.